Good evening and welcome to our First Alert Fastcast from our WBAY newsroom, where we're updating you on some of the stories we're working on ahead of our 10 p.m. newscast. So getting into the first story here, we were talking about today with the legislative maps. The state legislature today passed legislative maps authored by Governor Tony Evers. It's a move believed to prevent the drawing of new maps by the liberal-controlled state Supreme Court. State Republicans tried to pass a slightly altered version of Governor Evers' maps last month that would have prevented GOP from competing against each other in the upcoming elections. Governor Evers is expected to sign the measure. The Senate Majority Leader issued a statement today following the proposal's passing, saying in part, quote, "Given the current circumstance, the legislature is faced with two choices: either pass the governor's maps and have them signed into law, or allow liberal Wisconsin Supreme Court to unilaterally gerrymander the state," end quote. The Wisconsin Elections Commission has said the new maps must be in place by March 15th in order to meet deadlines for candidates running for office in November. And our reporter Jason Zimmerman will have the full story tonight on this at 10 p.m. Moving on to our next story here. Oh, that's me. All right, here we go. The state legislature also passed a bill today requiring universities of Wisconsin schools to accept high schoolers who finished in the top percentage of their class. Under the terms of the bill, UW-Madison would have to accept all students who finished in the top 5% of their graduating class. Other UW campuses would have to admit those in the top 10%. It's part of a deal the legislature reached with university leaders late last year that also limited diversity positions across the system's campuses in exchange for money to cover staff raises and construction projects. The university said in a statement that it supported the guaranteed admission proposal because, quote, "It will help encourage the top students in Wisconsin to remain in state for their post-secondary education and will encourage more of these students to remain here after graduation," end quote. And so now taking a look at the weather here, pulling up the Green Bay Skycam. Some of us had a little bit of snow this morning, and it was definitely colder than it was yesterday. Valentine's Day tomorrow is going to start off with some sun, but clouds will be on the increase. And it looks like a few morning flurries could also occur tomorrow in some areas, but a reminder to not let that be an excuse not to celebrate Valentine's Day if you had plans to go out and do something fun. Our meteorologist, David Ernst, will have more on your full forecast tonight at 10, and you'll hear more of these stories tonight on our full 10 p.m. newscast, so be sure to tune in, and thanks for watching.